Hello, Leo. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. This is your 2021 Lessons and Blessings. All right, so if you have not been with me before on this channel, or if this is new to you, this is the 1111 Wheel of Life. And I will explain all the aspects as I go through and do your reading. Now, how this came about is I actually manifested really bad karma by not walking it through with the divine appropriately. And so I asked Archangel Michael, and this was a blueprint he gave me. So that's why I use this, and I can walk it through and show you. Now, there's 7 placements in the middle, which are oracle cards, and they represent the cosmos, the sun, the moon, space, time, everything, our Milky Way, everything's in here. And then also we have our east, south, west, north. We have air, earth, fire, water. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, Leo 2021, here we go. All the cards have been pre-shuffled, pre-smudged, and premeditated on. And so I just simply cut the deck to get your energy entwined. Okay, the very center is where I always start. This is where I was guided to start, much like our ancestral medicine wheel, which was also used for manifesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that over. It says, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Wow, that is a beautiful Pegasus. Let me scrunch a little bit forward here. I'm in a little office chair, so you might hear it squeak. Okay, so what we have here is we have number 18. So that is a 9, which also is very close to completion of a cycle. And I said Pegasus, but it's like a Pegasus unicorn. Look. This always, to me, speaks of the third eye. The mystical, and look, it's like got like a, what is that? I just want to peek. It's like a little universe tucked in there. These cards are just absolutely beautiful. They're called Whispers of Love. So that is a beautiful part of this message that the divine's going to be delivering for 2021 for you, Leo. And that is to learn to embrace your emotions and try not to bury them, but actually embrace them and work through them. That is exquisite message. Let's go ahead and the next oracle cards. Now, any oracle cards would be fine. The ones I happen to use are Threads of Fate. And these are oracle cards that give us kind of, I call it a raw message. It's just real simple. And I really can appreciate the messages very clearly. So that is our east. This is our south. Our west. And then our north. Now, as we move over here, this is our east. This is where the sun rises. And this is also the 5D. It's in this section here, all about the mind and concept. This is what's being created in the 5D, which is thought and feelings and things that are not spoken. So at this point, this is what the like, think of it as a collective speaking to us. What are they communicating? Self-love. Who else got this? Someone got this as their north node. I'm not sure. Okay, so embrace your emotions and self-love. You're being asked to really think about how you treat yourself and do you show yourself the respect that you need to. And a lot of this, I want to say it was Aries had this self-love in their north node. And it boiled down to that it's all about the boundaries and how far do we let someone cross that line. And we just take a step back from our self-respect until we can't take it anymore. So in 2020, it's all about drawing that line in the sand and saying, this is not going to be crossed. All right, here we go. In our south node, we're looking at our material plane. And this is all about what you're trying to manifest and work with and co-create with the divine, the collective, and the ancestors. And in that, we have compassion. So we're talking about compassion in the root chakra area. And so that could be compassion in those that you're intimate with as well. And I'm not talking just sexually intimate, but also just intimate in your family. Compassion to one another. We're all trying to, find our way through this. So this is a very important card. And I love the fact that it's a skull. And the main reason is it shows that that's a rebirth. Looks like there could be a lot of history here of just surviving together, and it's time to really look at each other, especially in this crazy time. And, oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. And really respect what we're going through, each other are going through, as well as ourselves. All right, and then we're going to move into our West. And this is all about the passion that our ancestors are communicating. It is under the fire symbol. And it says share wisdom. Share wisdom. And you've got compassion and self-love. Okay, let's move up here. Here we go. Water. Release. So you have something that you're going to need to release that's going to bring you more self-love. And this is your overall goal for the year, is release. Let's take a better look at this. Release. I almost feel like you've gotten entwined in something. And you're just about to spring free of it. Okay, we'll definitely look more into this as we go. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead. Let's switch over to the Moonology card. Now, the reason I do that is because this last oracle spot and this last oracle spot, I think of these as our cycle. Like, this is where we are currently in our cycle as we transition in this lesson that we're having. And then let's move over here, and this is where we're headed. This is where you're stepping next. So let's grab our oracle cards here. And we'll go ahead and flip this up. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. How fitting, right? So, all right. We have talk, Leo. We gotta have a talk. So we want self-love, but we don't want overinflated ego. So there is a balance to be found. Okay? And it has to do with being the real you. And that's really important going forward. And it's not about you putting up false masks and stuff, which it can be, but it's not as much about that as it is understanding your true worth, okay? And that's what you're going to be doing, is understanding it. And then apparently you have some wisdom that is absolutely going to be shared. This should be very interesting. Now, where are you stepping into the cycle? Emotions are running high, and we have this super moon. So you might want to look up in 2020 and see when we have this super moon, because we will have one. I'm sure of it. So this is going to be a time when you're not to let your pride get in the way, and your emotions are going to be running high during this year. Oof. It's hard not to let our pride get in the way, because sometimes pride can be fear too. Ego. Just scared to do something, or to act upon something we feel would be for our higher good. All right, let's jump into the tarot. On the 1111 world wheel of life here, that left, after placing our 7 oracle cards, it left us with these beautiful spots, the 4 corners for the tarot. So we're going to go from the material world. I'm sorry. Whoa. Rewind. Right? The 5D world, which is coming from here, our east, into our trial and error emotional side. Then we're going to move into our material plane. right up in here. And then we're going to shoot over here to our spiritual success as we move throughout the whole year. So we'll start in spring, we'll head over to summer, we'll go to fall, and we're going to complete the cycle for winter. All right, my lovelies, let's cut the tarot. I think I did, but we're going to do it again. Ooh, I feel a strong message coming on. Like, very strong. Like my ears did the little scrunchy scrunch that they do. Okay, hold on just a minute. All right. Now let me make sure I've got this deck upright. I do. I saw the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay, there may be a commitment in your future. Illumination. So what is being illuminated to you is this Eight of Wands. Now, there can be a battle after a battle after a battle before you get to the Eight of Wands. So this doesn't mean the war is won, but it does mean fast movement. And I feel like don't let your pride get in the way. Emotions are running high. I feel like you're coming to a closure of something very important to you. And in clarity, you have this King of Wands. So you're definitely seeing this opportunity. There's a huge opportunity. You're not sure if it's long term, but you feel passionate about this opportunity. And it's in the clarity. So this is something that's going to be communicated. It would be a lot of work, but it would be a new beginning too. Very creative. All right, Leo, let's continue here. What do we got? Justice in your wisdom. This is exquisite, Leo. You do feel that this is deserved. Yeah, you feel like this is something you've waited on. And it's finally here. And it is justice. It's in your wisdom spot. What I mean by that is on the 1111 wheel of life, this is your Libra. Look, this is the scales. You can't make this up. 7 might mean something for you. Might be 7 years coming, might be 7 months coming that you've waited. But justice falls right there. And look at that sword straight up. And the justice is an 11 card. On 1111 Tarot. All right, my lovelies, let's move over. That is a beautiful 5D message that justice is coming in, that it's a huge opportunity and it's coming in quick. So as we move over, let's see, you're co-creating as well. And you've been working on your compassion, trying to have compassion just all around, I feel. All right, here we go, my lovely. In the love position, are you serious? In the love position, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So let me get this straight. This might be passion for this opportunity that's coming. Now, I don't want to say it's a love, but it's something you're going to love or someone. Let's look at your trust position. You're a little defensive still. You do have yourself slightly defended, but remember, this is somebody that fought to get to the top of the hill. Trust. You have earned this. That's in case somebody feels like maybe they aren't sure that they earned it. You did earn it. This is showing you fought your way here. You've earned it. In your growth over here, what we have is, oh my gosh, talk about, I mean, you have really earned it. This is somebody that has been to battle, that knows exactly who does what. They very much expect the truth. And I'll be honest, they're not that loving and kind when they know somebody is not just. So I do see this having to do with a very just situation, Leo. You do have in the wisdom, you have justice here. And then when we come over to here, in your growth, you have the King of Swords. So I believe you've gotten to the point to where you do know your worth, and you're not going to accept any of this in and out energy. Yeah, with the King of Wands, it's like clarity. We'll dig a little deeper, but we'll clarify. We'll do some clarifiers, but I do feel the wheel is turning and you're moving past this battle. I think you're just stepping away. It might be because you want this opportunity. This could be in business. This is entrepreneurial. And it's justice. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. You're willing to work for it. It feels like you're stepping out of the love area and you're going for the passion that you once felt for love. And you're putting it towards your work. And I think that you have to remember love must exist. And so even though you're doing good in work, you'll need to remember in 21 to self-love. Embrace your emotions. Okay, let's go up here and introspect into the 5. Nope, I keep getting it reversed. The 3D world, the physical world, material world. Yeah, introspect is a lot about the past. And I want to tell you, this is don't hang up on your past card. This is don't linger. Don't linger in the past. You can't change the past. It's time to get up and go, my lovelies. Here we go. Dreaming. What you want, what you're dreaming of is the Emperor. That's what you hope for. You're dreaming of the Emperor. Possibly from your past. But you're being told in introspect, don't get hung up on the past. There's something coming along. Now, in your experience, you feel stuck, like you don't know what to do in the world. You don't see forward motion in 21. You're just kind of looking at it going, I want the past. Or why can't I have something like this? So, Leo, we got to change. And that's what we're going to do over here. We've got to get cleansed. We've got to get renewed. We've got to get purity. And this is our spiritual success. This is our lessons and our blessings. Okay? So first of all, let's go to cleansing. Yes. Yes. To cleanse, you're going to need to go within this year. And you're going to have to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to seek your higher understanding, the bigger picture, your inner guidance, your intuition. Follow that inner light to where it takes you to your feelings. You will need to get in touch with your feelings because you're going to need to release. Remember, you're going to need to release. What do you think it has to do with? You have to release this vision of what could have been, because it is leaving you stuck. I feel for you. All right, my lovelies, here we go. Renewal. Come on, give us something great. Yes. Look at you. You're renewed. You're the 9 of Pentacles. This is strength. This is understanding the beauty in being alone. Appreciating it. That's what you pull out of this cleansing. This is beautiful, Leo. I would honestly say you are going to grow by leaps and bounds this year. 2021 is going to teach you that you are so incredibly strong, that you don't have to do it all alone, that you have your soul tribe, your spirit guides to guide you, and you're not alone. Here we go. Finality, purity, last spot of the tarot out of this deck. Look at you. Could you end on a better note? Leo, let the balloons go. This is the 10 of Cups in your purity. Look at you. Look at you. You just take control. And this is everything you want. And look, you're not alone. In the 3D, you are not alone. This is a happy family. This is beautiful. It's 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Guess what? Get ready to do some releasing, because you have to let go of the cups of remorse and the cups of what if, what coulda, what shoulda, whatever. And you have to have an empty cups because it's coming in, lovely. It's coming in for you. All right, my Leos, my lovely Leos. Let me go ahead, grab the baby tarot, and we'll do some qualifications here. Cut the deck and get your energy right in there. One got left on, so we're just going to grab it. We're going to qualify over here. Look at that. I can't make this up. The Emperor and the Emperor. Just in case you were confused about this introspection and this past. Yeah, you are so focused, my lovely, on this Emperor. Something is going to come along. And you think, well, I don't think my well of love is deep enough that I could love anybody that much. Oh, but trust me, you could. It's coming. Now let's see. This is what you're dreaming about, this Emperor. Let's see what we have for clarification. Yeah, it really wasn't even give and take, was it? Isn't that what the problem was? That one person was given, the other wasn't given, and it felt somebody was slighted and da-da-da, and they wanted, maybe this Emperor was a little bit demanding, and you just felt like you were always this, he wanted you to just be a pretty picture. I don't know. I'm just asking. This Emperor was not that balanced. And he was focused on a lot of other people rather than just you. And maybe that was his personality. Maybe he was always helping other people kindly and stuff, and you were waiting. Or maybe he was given to third parties. But whatever it was, this card shows me that this Emperor and you did not have even give and take. So in your experience, look at you, lovely. I'm so sorry. In your experience area, which is your Aries, your Mars area on the board, you got that stock looking at that world. Look at you. You got the Four of Wands. You've convinced yourself somehow that this is the only one for you. That in your experience, this is the perfect relationship that you need to have. That's what's happening in the material world now. So what happens between all of this, where you are absolutely locked in on this Emperor, with no wiggle room? Trust me, you've got two Emperors on the board, that draws you inside in 2021. What draws you inside and gives you a new perspective? What runs your emotions high? Huh? Don't let your pride get in the way. Let's get some qualifiers. On cleansing, we had the Hermit. Look at you. You got the Hermit on top of the Hermit. This drives you deep into the night, into your home. Something in 2021 with this Emperor sends you double hermiting in your cleansing to cleanse them out of your system. Let's go back over here. What about this Emperor? Yeah, what do they do that puts you in your head? Let's draw a couple more. It's true love in your opinion. Somebody's defensive and doesn't want it. It's unreciprocated. So you go within. It's unreciprocated. You've got two Hermits, and that cleanses you. And that's why you're single-minded again. Independent, stable, and single. And then look what you got. King of Cup. Somebody else is coming in. King of Cup. You're holding off. You're holding off at the end of the year on this Ten of Cups. Even though you do have a King of Cups cross your path, you're very concerned about this single. Okay, we're going to have to get some more cards. Leo, this is very interesting. Don't let your pride get in your way. Hanged Man, new perspective. Queen of Cups, and the Strength. So there's a Lion, and the Pride is riding your back. Okay, let me just say this. I think what's going to happen is, and I'm just going to be straight up honest, I feel like you have a cup of love for someone, an offer, okay? And you feel like it's meant to be. This could be the other person. They feel like it's meant to be. And so you guys come together on this, and there is somebody that does not reciprocate the same feelings. Ouch, sorry. Yes, I'm moving my leg. I always sit on my knee when I'm reading, and then it goes to sleep. Okay, so this release is going to be the sense of rejection, and you are going to need to do a lot of self-love. I'm just saying, even though you get this King of Cup on your single card, and this is your energy, Leo, in this reading anyway, is how I'm seeing it, feeling it. This King of Cup, you're not ready for it because you haven't released this. So in order for purity to work, you have to release this unreciprocated love space in your cup to make room and get over the, it's not time, I'm going to wait, I'm going to hold out for my Four of Wands, because this is really your Ten of Cups. Really, truly, your Ten of Cups. You just can't see it. It's kind of like you've been eating vanilla cake your whole life. You think it's delicious. You've been cut off. You can't have vanilla cake. But you can have strawberry cake, and you're not sure you want to taste it. Okay, you might love it. I'm just saying. This isn't working, love. This is not working. And this unreciprocated love, and I say love just because it got brought into it. I mean, it's all about self-love. Maybe this is an opportunity, but when you're getting the Emperor and the Emperor and the Emperor and this past, if it's an event in your life with a business, then you've already figured out that this is not, it's your passion, but it's leaving you so stressed, and there's something better coming along, something much better. Just when you go into this deep, deep place in 2021, just remember this. This is not a staying place. This is a place to go through the lesson, embrace the emotions, allow them to flow freely, but then release them so that you can heal and come out the other side and look lovely. Look, my little Leo, look. 10 of Cups for you. That is beautiful. All right, Leos, I want you to know I love you to the moon and back. Much love, much light. Namaste. Now, I have Jennifer having a little bit of difficulty going through something with a parent, a mom. And so I'm going to clear a spot here, and I'm going to hold just a few cards here for her. Okay? Because I do feel she needs just a little guidance. So, Jennifer, my lovely, I told you to watch at the end of Leo's. Here we go. This is for you to give you some guidance. The Explorer. Jennifer, it's heart and third eye. Look at the bigger picture. And heal. Heal. Protect your heart. Don't always give it out there if it's not being received. Paradox. There is some healing, and you are going to have to make a choice moving forward. There is a choice to protect yourself in a way that you don't continue to hurt. Here's something I wanted to pull for you. It says, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. And then finally, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Maybe that'll give you some hope as we go into 2021. Thank you. Love you to the moon and back. Bye, Jennifer. Thank you. Bye.